Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Very excited to be back. It's been the World Cup, so I haven't been able to get no vlogs out, which has been frustrating because it's trying to figure out what to do, what to say and everything like that. So it's been very difficult for me. But I've enjoyed the World Cup. But I've been sending a few people messages regarding what I would like to do for my new vlog. Just to get a bit of contact there really, and get people involved in on my channel. I've sent quite a few people, 9 or 10. The responses I've got back are brilliant. All it is I've asked people, it's obviously Forest related, like all I've asked people to say is who's their favourite Forest player, how many goals do they think they'll get, and where will Forest finish in the Prem this season. So yeah, it's been very hard to try and get it all organised. It's took me quite a while. But I'm glad to be back. Got a game later on, and then we're back on the 27th away at Man U. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm hoping everybody enjoys this vlog. It's very interesting to get other people's views out there, who they think who their best player is, how many goals, and etc. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoys it as much as I enjoyed creating it. Please subscribe and like my channel. It does mean a lot. I hope you like it as much as I do. See you later.
Hello viewers of James's channel, I'm LJP. I want to give a massive thank you to James for allowing me on his channel. He wants me to send a quick 2-minute clip of who I think our best player has been this season, how many goals I think he will get, as well as where I think we will finish come the end of the season. Now for me, I think our best player has been Morgan Gibbs-White, purely because he makes everyone around him look better. Like Lingard was struggling when he first came in, but Lingard has looked slightly better since Morgan Gibbs-White's been playing with him. He's got, 1 goal and 2 assists, I believe, at the time of recording. Scored a beautiful goal against Brentford. Can take a set play very well, that's how he got 2 of his assists. And I think he's going to be instrumental in our survival hopes. And I think he's going to get in the region of, I'd say maybe 10, 11. Anything between 7 and 11 goals I think it will get. I think that goal he got against Brentford will really kickstart his Forest career. And we just need to try and keep that momentum going for after the World Cup. But yeah, he's just a great impact for the rest of the team. Makes the rest of the team look better. And finally, where do I think Forest will finish? Now it's going to be tough. The team looks like it's gelling. I say we've got a few players going on international duty, like Brennan Johnson, Nico Williams. But I think the World Cup is a good opportunity to gel, get players have an even better opportunity to get to know each other. And that is why I think Nottingham Forest are finishing 17th. But yeah, thank you to James for allowing me on this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to James. It will be greatly appreciated to him and to me. But yeah, I'll hand you back over to James. Thank you.
Alright, go. Okay, my favourite player at the moment, Morgan Gibbs-White. I reckon he's going to get 8, maybe 9. I'd like to think double figures goals this season. He's a playmaker. He's got huge potential. He's got to be one of the first names on the team sheet for Mr. Cooper. Where we're going to finish this season, 17th will be fantastic. I initially predicted 10th at the start of the season, but I'll be happy with 17th. And providing we get 12 points, which is looking that way, which is obviously going to beat Derby's record. So yeah, 17 and above, being realistic. You Reds.
Okay, so my favourite player for Forest, best player for Forest, there's lots of contenders. Scott McKenna from last season is 100% up there. Henderson, O'Brien, Brennan on his day, but I'm going to go for Morgan Gibbs-White. I think it's a bit of a slow start at times. He's had a few games where he hasn't been totally the best, but ultimately I think we're seeing that his quality is clear to see, and a lot of people were going on about his price tag, but he's a fantastic player. And you know, the game against Brentford proved it. He was outstanding from start to finish. The footwork he uses, the way he starts attacks is just outstanding. And he's a very exciting player. It's the reason why we wanted him to come to us. I think he'll get about maybe 8-9 goals this season. Excuse me. If he keeps up his form, I don't think he's only going to get better. I think when it comes to where Forest are going to finish, I'll take anywhere above 17th, and I think having just beaten Spurs this evening, Forest, 100%, we're more than capable of that. We're seeing that it's starting to gel, it's starting to work, like I think we all hoped and knew that it probably would do, and hopefully it'll be worth the poor performances we've seen this season at times. But yeah, very exciting times hopefully for Forest, but Morgan Gibbs-White would be my player that I'd pick. Up the Reds.
Hi James, really enjoying the channel. Keep up the good work. Really enjoyed meeting you at the Leicester game too. Look forward to seeing you in the future. You asked me who's my favourite Forest player. I think anybody that tunes into YouTube will know that Morgan Gibbs-White is my favourite. From the moment we were linked with him, from last season when he played for Sheffield United, really admire what he does. Fantastic on the ball. I think if we get a striker in, somebody to play right up top, it'll be even more effective. With better players around him, 1 or 2 additions, I think Gibbs-White could have a really strong second half of the season. And if he does, I think Forest definitely stay up. I think if he links up with Lingard, Johnson, and like I say, that all-important number 9, should we get one, I think they'll score plenty of goals between them. Gibbs-White himself, if he chips in with 5 or 6, I think it'll be enough to keep us in the Premier League. And when it comes to that, even with the players we've got at the moment, I think Forest have just about got enough. They're building momentum. We know Steve Cooper's teams finish a lot stronger than they start. And just before the break, we were just starting to click. Hopefully, they can pick up where they left off. Some of the players who had decentish World Cups come back in fine form, confident that they can really do a job in the Premier League, and the Reds stay up. I think it's going to happen. There's been times this season when I didn't, but like I say, with my favourite, Gibbs-White, pulling the strings, you know, popping in with a few goals, I think we've got every chance. Once again, keep up the great work. Have a great Christmas. You Reds.
Welcome up people, it's Mr. Doe on James' channel to talk about my favourite Nottingham Forest player. I'll say at the moment of time, with Ryan Yates. Everyone's been, I won't say everyone, I'll say a few people that always talk negative about him. I'm saying he's not great, blah blah, but Ryan Yates does the best what he does. And for me personally, he's one of the best players for Forest. I know he hasn't scored much, but hopefully he scores one at least goal this season. But so far for me, Ryan Yates is one of the best players. You can mention like Liz Brennan as well. Who else? There Morgan Gibbs-White, Lingard, Scarpa. Hopefully you can see him on the red shirt against Chelsea. But for me, Ryan Yates is one of my best players that I've seen for Forest. And do I think Forest will stay up? 100%. I think we'll stay up, but I know it's going to be tough, really tough. And if we finish 17th, I'll take it. I'll actually take it, and yeah, I'll take it. And yeah, thank you for everyone watching this, and thank you James for asking me to come on your channel. Make sure everyone subscribes to James, and yeah, thank you for watching. Up the Reds.
So this is my part of my vlog of what I wanted to do. Who is my favourite Forest player and why? There's loads to choose from. You've got Jesse Lingard, Johnson, Morgan Gibbs-White, you've got loads of them. For me, it would have to be Morgan Gibbs-White. I've seen the potential in him. I can see he's going to grow more and further along. He's got that oomph in him. Every time he's got the ball, you know, he tries his best. Even Jesse Lingard, you know. But my favourite one is, now is Morgan Gibbs-White. How many goals do I think he'll get? It's an odd one. He's got a few already. I'm going to say 8 or 9. 8 or 9, I think that's doable for him. You know what I mean? He's a very talented guy. He's creative on the ball. He's very, very cool on the ball. where do I think Forest will finish? I'm hoping, and I'm fingers crossed, touch wood, that we take 17th place. We really need to, I really would like us to take 17th. I think we've just started getting off the, I think we've just started getting up there, you know, attacking, defending, scoring goals, which is the most important thing, getting points on there. We're really good to get 17th. So yeah, I'm saying Forest to stay up this season.
Okay, so James, you asked me to send in a clip asking for my favourite Forest player and how many goals I think they'll get. And I'm going to put it down to him, just beware, I've got a very snotty nose, so I don't sound brilliant. But I'm going to say, for me, my favourite Forest player was a really tough one. I'm a big fan of Oral Mangala. I know he hasn't done a lot, but I think probably I'm going to say Morgan Gibbs-White. I think he's got the best work ethic. I think he's got the most skill and probably the best technical ability on the team, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to say Morgan Gibbs-White, and I'm going to say for Morgan Gibbs-White this season, I'm going to say 6 goals. I'm going to say 6 goals, and then a good few assists as well. So Morgan Gibbs-White is my favourite player at Nottingham Forest this year.
Hi everyone, it's Eve here. I'm just doing this Forest video for James. My favourite player is Ryan Yates, and I think he will score about between 5 to 10 goals. And I think Forest will stay up. I'm confident we will. We will stay up, and I just want to show you all this.
Hello. So I've been asked to give a few opinions on a few things. So first of all, my favourite Forest player is Scott McKenna. With regard to how many goals he'll get this season, it's going to be pretty hard to see McKenna getting a few. To be honest with you, he don't score many, does he? I think he might get two. So in regarding where I think Forest going to finish this season, I think they're going to finish 16th. I think we'll just have enough to stay up. I think there's 3 worst teams in this. We're just going to have enough. I think we'll just get over the line. I think we'll strengthen at the top end in January, get one or two additions in, and I think we just stay up. Yeah, but in regarding overall top scorer of the team, I think it'll be between Taiwo and Gibbs-White. I think they might get about 7 or 8 goals. I can't see someone really hitting double figures, which I thought Johnson may have. But he's only scored about 2, maybe 3 so far. So yeah, but that's my overall opinion. So just hopefully we stay up, and I can't wait to get back into action. Blackburn tonight, and then an easy trip to Old Trafford on the 27th. So up the Reds.
Hey James, here's the video that you asked for. My favourite Forest player. It's really difficult because I love them all. You know, since they put a Garibaldi red shirt on, they become favourites. But if I had to plump for one, I'd go for Scott McKenna. I just love the guy. He's so solid. He's so dependable. He's tough, and he steals nobody's limelight. He's unselfish. I just think he's a bedrock of the team, as he proved last year in getting his promotion, and as he's beginning to prove now in the Premier League. I mean, obviously, like everybody, it's taken time to adapt to the Premier League, and Scott's no different. But I just think he's fantastic. But then I think so many of the others are fantastic. How many goals was Scott McKenna score? Well, based on last season, not very many. 1 maybe, or 2. I seem to remember him scoring a header against Bournemouth last year, and then another header against Birmingham, which he put in with the back of his head. So I don't know. I don't think Scott will score that many goals. I think most of our goals will come from hopefully Taiwo, maybe Sam. Who else possibly? Jesse, Morgan, Brennan. the usual suspects. I think that's where the goals come from. Maybe a new centre forward. I do think that we need another centre forward, a guy to hold the ball up, bring others into play in January. So our top scorer may end up being somebody who we don't really know about yet. It could even be Scarpa. I mean, he's got a bit of X factor about him. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Will Forest stay up? Yes, they will. I think they'll finish 17th. I think it might be a bit of squeaky bum time, clinging on by the fingernails, but I think Forest will stay up. I don't think we've seen the best of them yet. I think they will improve. They're coming together. The spirit in the squad's good. And I think there are going to be 3 worse teams than Forest, but come the end of the season. Wolves have got issues. Southampton have got issues. I don't think Everton are great. If Brentford lose Tony to a ban, they may drop into a scrap. So there are going to be teams with maybe worse problems than us, but I'm relatively confident that Forest will stay up, mate. So let's see. Let's keep our fingers and toes and other appendages crossed. And come at the end of May, we'll have another Premier League season to look forward to after this one. Fingers crossed. All the best, mate. See you later, James. Bye.
Just wanted to do a massive shout out to everybody that's joined in on my blog, on this vlog. It means a lot. Everybody that has joined it, it's been absolutely brilliant. So to say, it's been 4 weeks. I've been trying to get hold of everybody. It's been difficult, very difficult, but people are busy. So, it just takes time. But luckily, everybody near enough all come at once, so it was a bonus. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I have created it and joining in. I hope everybody that's joined in has enjoyed it as much as, I hope they've all enjoyed it. I just want to shout out the people out who's been on it. LJP, thank you. Mr. Dorr, thank you very much, mate. Des, thank you. Jamie, Dave, Eve, Radsdad, and Stephen. Absolute legends, all of you. Thank you very much. I just want to do a final part. If you've noticed, Eve did actually show a calendar, the calendar that she's done, the drawings. Massive well done on that, Eve. I will eventually buy one. Just very busy at the minute, but I will buy one. But yeah, if anybody else wants to buy one of those calendars, it's for a good cause. Buy one. They're absolutely fantastic. The amount of work and effort she's put into it, it's absolutely awesome. Well done, Eve. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the Christmas and looks forward to the 27th when we've got Man U. Up the red. Merry Christmas, everybody.